Well, I've been going for about an hour now. Little tiny weeny tunnel coming up. But the fact is, you're still in the middle of the Brum, and believe it or not, you are, because, well, it doesn't look like it. A lot of the canal is very much like that, and you climb up one of these bridges or whatever, and you find the hustle and bustle of city life going on up there. Then you come down onto the canal and it's all tranquil, and little tiny tunnel we got to go through. Suitable for unpowered vehicles. That means canoes. Well, if they're in there and I can't see them, they'll be squished. So yes, we're getting along now. There's going to be a crossover section in a minute, which we've been through many times, but never this way. I've never gone this way and looked up underneath it. You have the old line canal going over the top. Trains going, you can hear one in the distance maybe. Trains going over it, the motorway goes over it. It's and roads and whatever, and it's like a mishmash of canals, roads and railway tracks. Quite a spaghetti junction. Perhaps I'll do a little bit of filming of that later, if I can, and I'm in a position to be able to. We were going to go on the old line, but we're actually, if we're looking at the schedule, and we're not really, we're a couple of hours behind because we had a day off yesterday. So we sort of made up quite a bit on the day before, because I've allowed I've got to turn my tunnel lights on, but that's what I need. We made up quite a bit on the day, on day 6 I think it was. So we got ahead of schedule. We're only allowed 5 hours a day, which if you do 7 or 8, see coming up from the depths. And apparently we've got a sausage bun coming later on, is that right?
Yeah, later on.
Alright, okay. Well, there's something to be looked at. And I'm sure tunnels were this big. This is a huge great tunnel. Some of them you're on your knees going along. It's quite claustrophobic really. There you go. Still on the new line, which is about 200 years old. It's called the new line, I think. And it's going out from Gas Street Basin, heading towards Wolverhampton. Ultimately, we'll be at the bottom of the flights if it's gone well. And Sue's pointing at something but talking away from me. She doesn't understand. If you don't face me, I can't understand a word. Did you say something, dear?
I said the fact that they've got all the spaghetti junction of the
Yes, that's right. Yeah. I was just talking about that. You can remember it, yeah. It's not here yet. I think it's a little while. There's a train going over that one. It's quite interesting. But it's not my favourite part of the canal, I must be honest. It's just long straights, no locks. Not that you want too many. It's daft, isn't it? Because if you've got too many locks, that's too much, and if you've got none at all, it becomes a bit boring after a while. But it is interesting to go along these places. So we're in Middlewich. I expect you Brummies that are listening to this will know where that is. Middlewich Station Bridge. There you are. And a lovely bit of graffiti that somebody's done there. I mean, that's such skillful stuff, isn't it? Not. Sort of going into the hedge. Right. Well, let's see if I can get that junction. It's not far away.